you are focused on painting the picture of where you can go with this. And excuse me. The number one thing you would need to do with your team is to make sure you encourage them to work hard and continue to work, and then build the team and build in the minds of your team members that the way to get to success is to continue to recruit, continue to train the people that you bring on board. In my own life, I grew up very poor, but I had big dreams and big goals, and everyone laughed at me when I said I'm going to do this and this and this. They said, you can't do that. And every time someone would say that, in my mind I would say, you have no idea who I am. When I was 14, I made a list of goals that I wanted to accomplish. We never lived in a house that had electricity. We never had any toys. We never had any money. And my mother told me we were not poor, because I asked her, why are we so poor? And she told me, we're not poor, we're just broke. And I thought, what's the difference? If you're poor, you have no money, right? No, she said, if you think you're poor, right here, you'll be poor all your life. But if you realize that you're just broke, you can get money. And so I grew up with these dreams and visions of what I was wanting to do. And my friends would tell me that there's no way I could ever do what I said I was going to do. The teachers in school told me I could never go to college. And I said, you have no idea who I am.
What?
So if you go and look at my life and how over the years that I grew and grew and grew, I became the #1 graduate of the computer science program. I attended MIT, I attended Princeton University, I attended University of California, University of Maryland. I went to all those different colleges to accumulate my credits for graduating with a degree in computer science and a degree in psychology. And when I was 14, I wrote out these things. I said I was going to be a millionaire by the time I was 35. So I graduated with a degree in computer science, and I was lucky enough to sell NASA the computers to launch the space shuttle. So my first commission check was $6 million. I was 32. What I have been able to do is, when I met this beautiful lady, who's been my best friend for all these years, but she and I have very similar goals and objectives. I have always had a real passion for children because my childhood was really, really bad. And she believed the way I did that there are so many children in the world that didn't ask to be here. They have nobody to help them unless we help them. So I've spent my time making sure that I help little kids, because they look at you and they just love you unconditionally. They don't even know who you are, but they know that we're showing love to them. We're helping them have a safe place to go to school, food to eat, things like that that they have not had before we showed up and to help them. So it's been very rewarding. And so what I say to you, when somebody says you got all these people sitting there in your organization, you need to tell them that you've got to go back out there, you've got to work, you've got to recruit people, add to your team, and when you add to your team, make sure you train those people on how to go about building their business. And that's how you build.
I think the most important thing
is for every one of you to realize that this business is about duplication. And your team is going to do what you do and what you teach them. So it all starts with you. You have to show them the way. And that means you have to teach them to do what Randy said, more recruiting and more training. But also, you have to remember, you need to teach them to never give up. Because too many people quit before they get to where they're going. You have to have vision. You have to focus on your goals and dreams and never give up. Look at it every single day and don't forget them. And the one other thing I'd like to mention is all of you hear from other people telling you this looks better or that looks better or do this, but if you hop around all the time, you will never be successful. Once again, it's all on you focusing on what your dreams and goals are and never giving up. So I think those are the most important things that you need to teach. You need to do the right things so that when they follow you and they duplicate what you're doing, that they will become successful. One other thing I want to mention. Sometimes people come into this industry new and they think they know everything. And that's always not true. Every time it's not true. Because what you've done in other jobs in other industries is not the same as what you do here. You need to learn from your successful upline clients. I can tell you from personal experience, Randy and I, when we first started in this industry, we thought we were very successful in business. We thought we knew what we were doing. And we very quickly realized this was not the same. What we were doing was not duplicatable. So be a little more conservative and find the right path to take from your successful diamond upline.
Questions for you, Scott, that you just went through in your presentation so many things to be excited for about this company in 2020. So now for our emeralds, like specifically, what would you be excited for each one of these emeralds to take advantage of in their position where they sit right now for 2020? What's exciting that lies ahead for them for this year?
I think there's so many things obviously you can say you're excited about. I mean, I look at the new decade as a new beginning, turning the page to a new chapter, and I think that something that we talk about as being one of our competitive advantages as a company to be excited about is the stability that we've shown over our first 10 years of business. I think there's so many companies that go through challenges over the years. They grow too quickly, they can't support the growth, they're not able to stabilize the business, but what we've been able to prove is that we have this stability, that we're battle tested. We've been through so much adversity over our first 10 years, but we stand so much stronger today because of that adversity, because of those experiences, really setting ourselves up for an incredible 10 years ahead. We've literally rewrote network marketing history. You know, the past 50 years, no other company has done what we've done together, but we are still more dynamic today than we've ever been before and still have so much upside potential because of the global platform that we've built over the first 10 years. And to be able to be an innovative company, a tech-forward company. So many companies in this industry, they're focused on doing things the old way. For us, it's always being at the forefront of technology and innovation. Being able to build a business from your J-Mobile app in over 146 countries around the world, that's something that's still truly unique today about Jeunesse and will continue to carry us forward. I think what allows me to be so excited about the upside potential of this company is because of that retention that I spoke of. I'm truly excited that over the first 10 years, we've retained over 92% of the leadership in this company because I know that that's what's going to carry us forward decades ahead as we pave our way into creating the #1 company like I talk about.